Hey gang, what's up? It's Chris Angel coming at you from Laguna. Actually, it's Huntington Beach, I think, but down here in SoCal, Orange County, and hanging out for a conference. I decided to bring you this episode of Marketing for the Rest of Us at the beach. I wanted to bring you the waves of the Pacific Ocean close to sunset. You can see, I don't know if you can see, there's a pier behind me over here. Oh, there it is. There's the pier. Beautiful. And the ocean's behind me. So let's talk about consistency, yes? This is episode 64. That means roughly 64 days in a row I have gone live on Facebook for this show. Now, I intend to go for a year or two. We'll see how long we go. But I mean, for the indefinite future, I'm going to keep going daily because that's good for me, right? To go live daily is good for me because it's reps. It's practice. Most people don't do enough of practice, and so they don't create enough content in their marketing. And because they don't create enough of it, because they're not consistent enough in it, their income lacks, the predictability of their income lacks, the amount of income lacks, and it's just a snowball from there. But I want to talk about then, well, listen, first of all, let's just say this, like, if you're inconsistent in your marketing, your income is also inconsistent. I think we can agree on that, yes? So from that place, then what we're assuming or what we're saying is, yes, consistency makes a difference in the amount of income we have. Great. So the game we need to reverse engineer then is consistency. That is the game. Now, it's not sexy, right? Consistency is not a sexy game, but a full bank account is sexy. Yep, that's sexy. So here is the key. Here's what I found the key is to consistency for me. You have to find the thing that moves your soul, the thing that you have a fiery, passionate perspective about. I have that about marketing, right? I have that about marketing. Like, I could talk about marketing all day long. It's the air I breathe for the last 10 years. And for some reason, I just hadn't come up with a place to or a thought to have this as a daily show, right? Which is really weird. Sometimes I think the things that we could be most consistent about, we don't think about being consistent about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could talk about marketing all the time, and yet only 63-ish days ago did I start a daily show called Marketing for the Rest of Us. So the key is in, first of all, finding what it is that you are fired up about. Sometimes, gang, let me deliver some truth and love here. Sometimes that is not your industry. Sometimes it is not your profession. Sometimes you being fired up about family or fired up about the things that really matter to you that are not a part of your industry or your profession. Those are sometimes the places that you'll earn the most attention because you speak from your heart in those places. Guys, you could always tie back your marketing to your profession. But you have to reach us first at our hearts before we'll listen to you about your profession. Right? You get that, right? Like, marketing is first about hearts, then about professions. Too many people in their marketing, though, are going with professions and then trying to, sell it on features and benefits, and it actually never gets to the heart. It's your heart it's speaking from your heart in the place that you have conviction that actually moves me over here on the other side of your marketing. So this is why I love the name of this show, right? Marketing for the Rest of Us. Like, for those of us that want to be humans and not slaves to algorithms and bots and math. For those of us that want to be humans, this is to our advantage. This is in our favor. Like, you and I get this. We get that marketing is about a human connection. And then, unfortunately, we go into business, we put our business hat on, and we get all weird about it. Marketing is just about connection. And so for you to create a connection and be consistent, you have to find the thing that you could talk about on a daily or weekly basis and never get tired of. When I teach this, I'll be traveling next week, actually. I'll be traveling to Portland. I'll be doing a couple classes there. One of the classes I always ask when I teach is, what could you talk about on a daily or weekly basis and never get tired of? And you have to take your industry hat off of that question and just be a human for a minute. If you could, what could you talk about on a daily or weekly basis and never get tired of? And you're going to come up with probably, I don't know, there'll probably be 2 to 5 things that come up for you in that. But when you find that, that's where you want to start to go to work. What in those 2 to 5 things could be the point of connection? I call it a point of connection with other humans that you get and that get you, that love how you see the world. That's the beginning of ideal clients. If you want ideal clients, go talk about things in life that you're passionate about, because your content will attract those people. And then when they connect with you around that topic, around that point of connection, now there's an opening for other conversations, yes? And this is the magic of marketing done as a human, right? Done as a human. So, how do we be consistent? You got to find the things that you can talk about on a daily or weekly basis, the things in life, not just your profession, or maybe not even your profession, right? But what things could you talk about on a daily or weekly basis and never get tired of, that you could feel from the heart, you can feel conviction. And then there's one more piece. I'm glad I caught that. I was almost wrapping up there. One more piece, and that is, once you find that thing of conviction, the next thing that might occur for you, you're like, okay, I think this is what I want to talk about, is then you'll be flooded with, well, how do I do it? Like, do I go on Facebook Live? I could never go on Facebook Live. I don't want to see myself on a camera. I couldn't do audio. I hate the way my voice sounds. Writing takes too long. It's so hard to write. And all of a sudden you're met with, so you did it. You found the secret. The secret was finding something you could speak from. And then as you get ready to go out and tell the world what you really want to say, what you see, what life has taught you, you're met with all the obstacles of, well, how do I do this? And your limiting beliefs and the snarky comments in the back of your head. But that's the kind of stuff that we can actually help you through, right? That kind of stuff we can help you through. I can't tell you what your passionate topic is, but I can help you bring that message to the world. That is just a skill set. It's repetitions and experience. It's hand holding. It's baby steps. That stuff I can teach you. That stuff I can help you, right? But you have to find that thing that you want to talk about. That thing that's going to be your point of connection in order to make an impact in the world. But that, gang, that is the key to consistency is, 1, find the message that you're passionate about, and 2, get some help in implementing that content in a way that feels good to you. That's it, gang. Thanks for hanging out with me in this episode of Marketing for the Rest of Us down here in Orange County at the beach. Yes, we'll catch you tomorrow for another episode of Marketing for the Rest of Us. Until then, have a great night. See ya.